Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. A few weeks ago, someone commented on a video requesting a Numot the Devastator build. Now, just so we're clear, my priority is videos that my patrons have paid for, followed by special projects with a deadline, followed by new sets I'm actually interested in. Hurry up, Strixhaven. The Turtles has made me not want to order or eat pizza. Finally, if someone makes a comment requesting a video that sounds interesting to me, I'll go ahead and make it. Which brings us to the subject of today's video, a land destruction deck led by Numot the Devastator. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Numot the Devastator is a 6-mana 6/6 legendary dragon with flying. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, we may pay 2 and a red. If we do, we destroy up to 2 target lands. It is important to note that the lands don't need to be owned by the player that was dealt combat damage by our commander. Additionally, as I said earlier, this is a land destruction deck. We are not a mass land destruction deck. But I went ahead and put the deck in bracket 4. You'll see why in a bit. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from new sponsor, T-Fury. Every day, T-Fury has new designs that are on sale, but as you can see, they also have a great collection of other shirts. Anime, D&D, 80s, retro, comic books, Lord of the Rings. There are thousands of shirts to choose from. I've been a loyal customer of theirs for 10 years, and I'm so happy to finally be sponsored by them. Click the link down below to see new designs and to add to your geek wardrobe. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lanes and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm streaming on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. Sometimes I'm building commander decks, other times I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, but you're always welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Ancient Tomb, Scalding Tarn, Arid Mesa, Flooded Strand, Bloodstained Mire, Windswept Heath, Polluted Delta, Rogrim Triome, Steam Vents, Sacred Foundry, Hallowed Fountain, Training Center, Spectator Seating, Sea of Clouds, Stormcarved Coast, Sundown Pass, Deserted Beach, Sulphur Falls, Clifftop Retreat, Glacial Fortress, Thundering Falls, Elegant Parlor, Meticulous Archive, Scavenger Grounds, 5 Mountains, 2 Plains, and 3 Islands. Not exactly budget, but that's fine. We're bracket 4 after all. For mana ramp, we're running Smothering Tithe, Grand Arbiter Augustin IV, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Progress, Izzet Signet, Boros Signet, Azorius Signet, Thrawn Dynamo, Gilded Lotus, Seething Song, Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, Isochron Scepter, and Dramatic Reversal. Wanted to ensure that we could get infinite mana. But Danon, why no Mana Geyser? Oh yeah, land destruction deck. Our card advantage package consists of Rhystic Study, Enlightened Tutor, Windfall, Wheel of Misfortune, Seagate Restoration, The Immortal Sun, Mystical Tutor, Pull from Tomorrow, Stroke of Genius, Jeska's Will, The One Ring, and Whirlwind of Thought. What could be better than blowing up lands? Drawing cards every time we do. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Counterspell, Abrade, Negate, Generous Gift, Arcane Denial, Boros Charm, Swords to Plowshares, Disenchant, Teferi's Protection, Rest in Peace, Fierce Guardianship, and Dovin's Veto. Mostly counterspells. I would normally include some more interaction in a Bracket 4 deck, but that would mean we would have less room for land destruction. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Act, Farewell, and Cyclonic Rift. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents or reset the board. The core of our deck consists of Stone Rain, Pillage, Cleansing Wildfire, Lava Blister, Cryoclasm, Geomancer's Gambit, Molten Rain, Peak Eruption, Flowstone Flood, Melt Terrain, Roiling Terrain, Seismic Spike, and Volcanic Offering. Lots of ways to blow up lands, but we can do better. Supporting our plan, we've got Thousand Year Storm, Arcane Bombardment, and Swarm Intelligence. What's better than blowing up one land with a Stone Rain? About 5. And yes, Thousand Year Storm works with Arcane Bombardment. They're both cast triggers. You're welcome. Next up, to help lock down the game, we've got Blood Moon and Magus of the Moon. Both of these can grind a game to a halt. Finally, to help close out games, we've got Dingus Egg. What's better than blowing up a bunch of lands? Hurting your opponents when we do. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 54 mana sources split between 36 lands, 17 pieces of ramp, and 1 MDFC. Not too shabby. 12 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Farewell, Rest in Peace, and Scavenger Grounds. No sudden I win cards, but lots of value. So the ideal setup for this deck is to have Thousand Year Storm on board, then cast an instant or sorcery, then follow it up with 2 or more land destruction spells. Yes, this can be a lot of mana, or it could be cheap. If we cast something like Disenchant first, destroying something annoying of an opponent's, then following it up with Seething Song, we now have 10 mana that we can do whatever we want with. That's enough for 3 land destruction spells. And with Thousand Year Storm on board, that means a lot of dead lands. Also, going back to what I said earlier, Arcane Bombardment pairs very well with Thousand Year Storm, but it can be a bit chaotic. After all, the card that Arcane Bombardment exiles, copies, and casts for us is random. So hopefully we get something nasty like Seismic Spike or Roiling Terrain. Enough copies of Roiling Terrain can end the game for us on the spot. Obviously, this is a silly deck meant to be played with friends. But if you have someone at your table who needs to be taught a lesson, this deck can work in a pinch. Like all Commander decks, it is a work in progress. But I get the feeling I'll be tuning this deck for cute stuff. Do you have a Numot the Devastator Commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to Mentor to Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Drya, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Conga, Robert Pike, Azaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Sleech, Mr. Salty, Daniel, and Zombie. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.